How's it going, guys? Boom from Appalachian Tactical, and today bringing you a quick overview on my Minuteman loadout, my updated Minuteman loadout with a couple of new additions and changes. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so two of the biggest things I've changed. I haven't fully changed the rifle. Still technically the same rifle, just obviously a longer boy now. Went from the 16 to the 20. I have my reasons. I want to be able to reach out and touch a target a little better in terms of ballistics and range. So that's the reason. Excuse me, guys. It is a PSA 20-inch 1-in-7 twist mil-spec upper, the whole, basic one of the ones that PSA is known for. Nothing wrong with it whatsoever, and it works. The changes I have made to this setup are obviously the handguard, which is a Magpul rifle length handguard. Just ergonomically and aesthetically, it just tickles the tism, to me at least. Of course, all rattle canned out, because rattle canned that shit. Rocking a BCM vertical foregrip. It just adds to the support, to my support hand on the rifle. It just is a sweet addition. A lot of guys run them. Some people love them, some people don't. I love it personally. It also kind of works hand in hand with operating the light, which I've updated. It's a Streamlight ProTac. Let me turn it around here. It's a Streamlight ProTac 2LX with the 100 Concepts light cap on it. I made a video on this a couple years back. It was one of my first videos. And I've changed out the A2 birdcage for the Smith Vortex flash hider, which personally it significantly reduces flash versus the A2. There are people out there that will say otherwise, but it works, guys. Got the Schmid. Oh god, looks like a big old rainstorm coming in. Schmid, just basic mil-spec trigger, gets the job done. Super solid. I love it. Solid internals. Got a Toolcraft C158 bolt carrier and group, or bolt and bolt carrier group. Well, hell, it's a bolt carrier group. Just let's make it simple. Got the Radian Raptor charging handle on it. Just a PSA buffer tube and buffer weight and everything else comes with it. Magpul stock, MOE grip, or MOE plus grip. It's rubberized. Nothing outrageous. Just keep it simple, stupid. Of course, rocking the carry handle, because why the hell not? I like the carry handles personally just because of A, the aesthetics, and B, the sighting of this rifle. The target acquisition is simple. I truly enjoy it. It's a very underrated option, or overrated, depending on how you look at it. So there's the rifle out of the way. Now on to the chest rig. I've got the trusty Marine Corps TAPS chest rig, tactical assault panel. Very modular piece of kit. A lot of guys will run these in Marine Corps. It's part of the manual. You can run this over a plate carrier or just a lone chest rig, which is obviously how I've got set up. To need or to not need a plate carrier is up to you. It just depends, guys. But yeah, rocking battle loadout of 6 mags, 6 GI mags with M855 green tip. Nothing too fancy. Best, I think, for ballistics out of a 1-in-7 barrel. 62 grains of hate, M8 55, if you want to call it that, coming at you. Not fun. It's really a good round out of the 20-inch. I've shot it out to 100 yards. It holds, of course, my target hold was a little to the left, but the grouping was at least a 2-inch group at 100 yards. That, like I said, from a non I guess you could say, non-balanced rest of literally just, you know, laying the rifle on like a crossbar and just holding it, trying to tuck it into the shoulder pocket and shoot. I think I got a little excited there shooting. I need to just breathe and take a few steady, calculated shots with it. Not a precision shooter by any means, but if somebody is intent on harming me or anybody else, I want to be able to drop somebody effectively. Anyways, not the point. Well, kind of is the point, being a Minuteman loadout. Anyways, 6 GI mags. The one thing about these rigs, P-mags really do not seat all that well into the mag pouches. It is recommended by multiple people and anybody else to run just good old GI mags. A guy that really turned me on to this chest rig was Grunt Proof. He's another YouTuber out there. Really solid channel, chock full of information. I really enjoy his content. He's the one that turned me on to this chest rig. Now, is mine set up differently than his? Yes. Will it be different? Absolutely. No big deal. Everybody's going to have their preferences on how they have it set up. Their SOPs are going to be different than mine. That's just me. And I hope you guys can still hear me because the wind is atrocious out here. Like I said, I don't think I said this already. Got a cold front coming through. It is Wednesday, November 20th. I don't know if I'll post this today. I might. So if not today, tomorrow. If not tomorrow, Friday. If not, try again. But this video should be coming down the pipe to you guys to watch. Yeah, there's that. Like I said, combat load, what you need, none of what you don't need, obviously. Moving to the side of this rig, I've got my canteen pouch, which I need to probably cinch down just a tad bit more. That should do it. Anyways, canteen in here. On this far end of the rig, or the pouch, I've got a Brunton Mini compass. Over here on this side, I'm probably out of frame, guys. I'm sorry. I just now realized that. But, yeah, I got the Brunton Mini compass back here. Then, on the front side, I've got water purification tablets. Basic amenities for what you need. And moving over to the non-dominant side of the rig here. Let me just tweak the camera down. There we go. Got my cat tourniquet and tourniquet holder. Got my IFAK pouch right here. It's got the basics of any first aid, your shears. Now with trauma, of course, you want your, if you have a chest wound, hyphen chest seal for that. Israeli bandage for pressure on any laceration or wound in the arm. If you don't have access to your cat for whatever reason, or if it's not severe enough for a cat tourniquet. Bleed stop, and a couple of things of gauze. Basic bitch stuff, guys. It's what you need. That's just me. Now other guys will say, oh, you just need a boo-boo kit. No, you do not need a boo-boo kit. Well, yes, you need a boo-boo kit, but you cannot rely on just a boo-boo kit. You need more than just a Band-Aid, because a Band-Aid's not going to fix a sucking chest wound, a, missing limb, a, femoral artery, bleeding out, anything of that nature. Which, femoral artery, if you don't know, is the main artery that goes through your legs, and if you nick it, get shot there, you will die if you do not get proper medical help or attention. Anyways, back to this. That's my ramble. Got my Predator armor, just a basic dump pouch. I think these will hold like 9 mags, and it will deploy like that. Got gobs of room. Hey, look, a leaf. Plenty of room in this to throw other junk into. Let me see if it's... There we go. Plenty of room for junk. And, trash, pick up, range, mags. Just bare bones, simple, effective, yet compact enough that it doesn't take up that much room on the rig, which is really a nice touch. Now, one thing I do want to add to this is a good fixed blade knife. I have a Maritac ready for action knife on its way from CountyCom, and a couple other things on the way from CountyCom. I will get to a video on that sometime in the future and let you guys know about it as soon as I drop the video. Anyways, yeah, I want to get a good fixed blade, you know, kind of knife for bushcrafting, fighting, you know, if you're close quarters and you need to get somebody off of you. People say that's suicide. Hell, I just want to carry a knife. Just keep it simple. A lot of guys run them on the rigs just to have. It's handy. Yeah, that's it for the front side. Back side here, got my admin pouch with a Right in the Rain notebook and a map of my AO. Let me move the camera. There we go. Bare bones. I keep saying bare bones. This is the most simple or most simplistic setup you can have for a chest rig load for Minuteman fighting, SHTF, civil unrest, what have you. Yeah, everything you need. Now, one thing that is a very overlooked piece of kit is tool, little multi-sized Allen key set in a little compact size like this. This is made by Duralast. Bought this at AutoZone for like $8. It really gets the job done, guys. It is, you know, if you've got a rifle that has a lot of these little Allen head bolts or screws on it, you can't go wrong. It doesn't take up that much space. Just shove it down in the pocket there, and you're ready to roll. And one more thing before I get too crazy here. Always consider comms for your loadout if you're in a mutual assistance group or a mag. Hell, if it's part of your SOPs, run it. If not, you may want to consider adding it. And just a little basic, you know, like I said, basic Baofeng UV5R. Got the stubby antenna on here, extended battery, and a shoulder mic right there. Of course, spray painted it just to kind of help it blend. Super lightweight, guys. What you need, you know, it's what you need and none of what you don't need, unless you want to add a ton of unnecessary pouches. And simple, straightforward, guys. I really don't have any complaints about this setup. Some guys will say, oh, well, what about, you know, shoulder straps for the, you know, if you want to carry extra crap, well, or shoulder cushions. Here's my outlook on this. If you're not packing, if you're packing unnecessary stuff, do you really, like have you thought about packing stuff into your chest rig or into your assault pack? Have you really considered it? Or are you just throwing a bunch of shit in there just to make yourself feel like, hey, I'm being productive? Are you just trying to just, you know, be a shit spreader, or are you trying to be an effective and productive member of your mutual assistance group or neighborhood watch, whatever group you're in, or if you're by yourself? Do you value your life, or do you value your earthly belongings? Yeah, kind of an odd way to look at it, but take it for what you will, guys. You know, think about it, how you want to set it up. This is how I've got mine set up. Everybody's going to be different. I like the way I have it personally. Like I said, a few minor additions, and you know, hell, right now I still wouldn't hesitate to run this at the range, you know, whatever, defending myself, however you look at it. Anyways, guys, kind of a quick video, kind of. Hope you enjoyed. If you're not subscribed already, hit the subscribe button. If you haven't liked the video yet, hit that like. If you have any ideas for a video you want to see in the future, leave it down in the comment section below. I try and respond and read, or try to respond to and read every comment that you guys leave. And I hope you enjoyed. As I always say, stay frosty, guys. Now let's get the hell out of Dodge.